Alrighty, Roo, and Kukukachu to you, and all my nobody's not watching out there. We're still continuing on because why the fuck not? Um, oh, and Tobias, Kaiser is a Nosferatu, that twisted, deformed lineage of kindred. He's old, and his age has made him even more paranoid than others of his clan tend to be. Okay, I'm just gonna say this: that twisted, deformed lineage of kindred. That's racist, bruh. That's racist. Um, or clanist or whatever. I don't really agree with your thing here. I know Toreadors have a disrespect for Nosferatu in general, but and sort of like a lot of other clans, but Toreadors especially because they appreciate beauty and Nosferatu are ugly. And to be completely honest, like Toreadors and Nosferatu are like more closely related than Toreadors are comfortable with. It's like you take a Toreador and you remove their like appearance score, make it 0. They both have aspects. Now Nosferatu have animism and is it fortitude? No, they obfuscate, animism, and aspects, I think. Yeah. So I guess they're not. I mean, whatever, man. Let's just move on. He holds many havens and changes them often. From what I've gathered, he or no one of his servants should be found at the park, or he or one of his servants should be found at the park on Coney Island tonight. You have to identify them somehow. I'm told Kaiser has spent many of his nights these past few years being driven around the city in a black limo. Maybe keep an eye out for it. Okay. That smile again, but much shorter. Why do you need to trade with Kaiser? Why don't you look at... No, I'm just going to be like, anything more? I just want to know, like, it's more about, like, let's focus on the mission. I get one question. It needs to fucking count. But you may not give me any more. He's been here a long time, about as long as I have. He's gotten into a lot of trouble for exchanging information with both the Anarchs and the Camarilla in the past, but ultimately got off scot-free. Okay. It does seem in this version of the world, or universe, or whatever, that the Camarilla and the Anarchs are like way not cool with each other. In a way that, like, that's not my understanding of it from other places. Like, it's sort of like you guys are at war, but not like full on war. As opposed to what it seems here, which is like, oh no, it's like on site, Tom and Jerry, Crips and Blood shit. Like, dude. Kaiser's web of information proved to be strong enough to shield him from the consequences of playing both sides. Some say that's the best proof of his abilities. I mean, if he doesn't have to worry about repercussions, and he actively is known to play both sides, then yeah, that does say he's got something of value going on. He's got something. But also, if he was that good a Nosferatu, no one would even know that he was playing both sides. In any case, be careful when talking to him. He's very particular about everyone's etiquette except his own. Of course. Of course. That's so great. Good night and good luck. We're all counting on you. She flashes one last smile at you and turns back to the painting. Clearly done with the conversation. You pocket the flash drive and head out toward Coney Island. It's like, goodbye. It takes you the better part of an hour to reach the lights and sounds of the Coney Island amusement park from the city. The drive is almost pleasant at this time of night. Thank God for Belt Parkway. Coney Island has, like, lights going on? There are plenty of people here tonight, but nobody who stands out as a traveling purveyor of secrets. Then again, if they did stand out, it would be kind of pointless, right? Nothing to do but figure out the right approach. Ask around for Kaiser. Now I'm gonna open my senses. Also, what happened to my whole being very hungry and that thing? Fuck it, I'm gonna use Auspex. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's gonna work poorly for me. I'm just like, I figured I'd have to eat. Maybe there's just a supply of, blood packs when I need them. I don't know. You take a moment to focus and try to pick up any details that would help you with locating Kaiser. Initially, from the noise nearby, the amusement park floods your mind and momentarily stuns you. And now I'm back to being hungry. Okay, well, I guess I shouldn't have said shit. A child's crying, the loud bang of a car door closing, the bright old-school logo of the Cyclone roller coaster, an overload of your senses, and just to lean on a nearby booth to stay upright. Haha! Welcome to my fucking life. Sucks to hear shit like that. You regain control, start walking, listening in, taking in the sights and smell, looking for something. Anything can point you in the right direction. Well, that didn't seem like it really helped me. I'm looking just in general. Part of me expects to see an F Society thing, because we're down here in this general area. That graffiti with the guy with the fro here looks like he's either Afro Samurai or a Banksy. There's like a logo over there, looks kind of Cthulhu-like. I swear, that thing right there is one of the boos from Super Mario Brothers. It's a boo. Look at it. Alright, moving on. Man talking on his phone, a snippet of conversation. Clean the red stuff from the garage, tidy up. In general, the limo will fit for sure. Come on, don't be like that, boss. I didn't mean to. Yes, I know, I am. It's a privilege, Mr. Kaser. You look like you need some Neutrogena, my guy. The call ends, the man tucks the phone away. It's a fancy model, doesn't look like anything really available in the market, and doesn't fit the guy's rugged looks at all. He notices you. Okay, so you are a ghoul of this powerful Nosferatu. That's why you have rugged looks and bad skin, and a phone that is not widely available publicly. Great. Hey, what you looking at, huh? That's so not how he would say it. It would be much more scary and threatening. There's something about your hair that makes me think of something, and I'm not sure what it is. But it's hitting me and annoying me. I mean, you're just the guy I was looking for. So, you work for Kaiser? That's definitely not the right answer. I think a straightforward thing is probably best, but he might not like it. So you work for Kaiser? Who? I don't know the name. He's a terrible liar. Clearly full of shit. Tell him Sophie sent you. Is that a blood thing, or what's going on there? Intimidating into feeding. Oh, just I'm like. Oh well, I definitely don't want to like eat him. But why is this red? Is that bad? Let's see what happens. Oh no, I can't. Nope. I don't have whatever I need. Maybe that's an option if I had. Oh. No. I mean, maybe my blood points aren't high enough to do that? That doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna feed on him. That doesn't make any sense. That's definitely not gonna help my circumstance. Listen, man. I need you to contact your boss, and I need you to do it now. Quit wasting my time, or things will get unpleasant real soon. He doesn't take that well. He reaches into his pocket, produces a gun. God damn it, why does it always have to be this? You rush him, bang. The bullet hits you in the arm and goes through the other side. It hurts, but that would be a debilitating wound for a mortal. Is just a nasty scratch for you. It's like, well, that was rude. Or, as I like to say, that, sir, was unnecessary. It takes a bit of brawling. The man's stronger than you'd expect, but using your powers, you're able to overcome him. With a few hits to the jaw, the man passes out from pain. God. You're like, yeah, no, right hook, left hook. Let's focus on the jaw. That's not nice fighting. That's mean. Searching him, you find a fancy phone that doesn't look like anything readily available on the market. Like you said before, yeah. The phone's locked, but a recent smudge on the screen gives you a rough idea of what the combination might be. You get it right on the second try. Cool. There's just one number in the phone book, unlabeled. You dial it and hear somebody pick up. The voice is like a rusty pitchfork scraping against gravel. Okay, I don't like that. Even just saying those words. The feeling of a rusty spoon against my finger, my salad fingers, is nearly orgasmic. That's the only way I can deal with that terrible experience, is to sort of like flip it and do that and be like, my salad fingers. Jackie, you're messing up my snuff session here. It better be something big. Okay, I don't like that. I have something for you from Sophie. Come to Coney Island. I'm just gonna, it's like I'm supposed to be here for Sophie. I'm supposed to talk to a guy. Wait, I'm supposed to talk to a guy in a mask. Fuck. Did I fuck up? I feel like I fucked up. Anyway, let's just do this. Hi, I have something here from Sophie Langley. Care to come pick it up? Just very friendly and just chill. And he's just gonna be like, well, I have to kill someone now. It's like, oh, please don't. Silence, not even a sound. The call ends. You try calling again, but the number is blocked. Nothing to do, but wait to see if he shows up. Yep. I mean, that guy did try to kill you and punched him in the jaw till he's not okay. Not 15 minutes passes before a black limo stops near where you're waiting. One door opens, an invitation. There's worse outcomes. The inside of the limo used to be a luxury lounge, the kind with a stripper pole and a bar full of alcohol, but it currently has none of that. Instead, there are monitors and consoles. I mean, you do you. You don't want to girls gone wild it. You want to anonymous. We are many. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Go ahead. There are dozens of displays, each one showing something different. A surveillance camera, footage, stock market quotes, television news, emails, tweets, violent movies, lo-fi footage of a gory torture session. Okay, that's the thing that I don't like. Just throw that in at the end like, it's just like a lo-fi footage. Meh. Do not like. You wonder if the limo's owner can focus on anything while surrounded by all visual noise and then realize there's nobody there. Or is there? There definitely is, and they definitely can. As a toreador, you tend to hyper-focus. You know, you go whole-ass ADHD hyper-focus. But Malkavians can do... You've seen that. They can multitask like a motherfucker. Nosferatu too, and Toreadors can too. It's just you're just a little baby, just a little baby. A man blinks into existence on a leather-covered couch, attempting to maintain something that approximates a regal presence. You're 100% it's Kaiser. It's like, I mean, just for me, it's like you're in a limo, dude. Like, let's say I just threw a grenade in here, kicked the door closed. Like, your invisibility means nothing to the grenade. Like, I obviously don't really want to hurt you. You being all like, oh, surprise, I'm here. It's just sort of like, I mean, I guess you could just do it because you can and it doesn't cost you anything. And it's not like, it's just not that impressive because you're in a localized space and I expect you to be there. And even if you're not there because I expect you to be there, it doesn't throw off the thing because I'm still sure you're there. I know people can go invisible. I seen it. It's a thing. Surrounded by dimly lit computer screens, his features are even more ghastly than you imagine. All sharp angles and twisted bone, mangled flesh, and crooked teeth. Okay, that's rough, buddy. To quote the guy from Avatar, Last Airbender. Zuko? I think it's Zuko. He bears them in an awful parody of a smile. Suddenly, somebody grabs you from behind, twists your arm, and pushes your head against the car's roof. This I don't like. I got them, boss. I have them. Oh, hey, it's that one guy. I remember you from earlier. You're actually pretty sneaky, sis. Good for you. The Nosferatu chuckles. Oh, congratulations, dickweed. Could have done that before you gave away the fucking phone. Just let them go already. He doesn't look that bad in this version. He kind of looks like... I'm trying to think. There's definitely something. He doesn't look that bad. Like his teeth or whatever are messed up, and he's got like a Joker-esque grin, kind of a Pez dispenser vibe. But he's not horrible as most Nosferatu are. He's but again, whatever. But you gonna make me repeat myself, you thick motherfucker? I'd just be like, hey, my guy, I was trying to be cool with you, but I'm still trying to be cool with you, and I'm not fighting you or struggling here. You might want to listen to your boss, man, because I don't know. He's a little threatening at the very least, and he's kind of like the guy who pays you, so you should probably do what he says. Your whole "I got him, boss" is not. It's misplaced, and it's. It's not having the effect you want. He lets go. You take a look at him. The man is confused, clearly hurting. He flashes an angry stare, but obeys his boss's orders to the letter. I mean, he should. Fucking dumbass. How dumb is it that he did the thing in the first place? What are you waiting for? A formal invitation? Get in the car. We have some talking to do. I thought I was already in the car, but I guess he snuck around me. I don't really care. It's not that important. The door is closed behind you. So, Langley, huh? I'm guessing you've got something for me then? Yeah. Your, man, was not so kind. I understand, you know, your desire for discretion, and maybe I could have been better at that, but I kind of have things to do, and I'm kind of on a mission, and I kind of figured you were expecting me, so I shouldn't need to be all, like, cloak and dagger and shit. Like, you expect to have something. I'm expecting to give you something, so let's just move the fuck on. You reluctantly pulled the flash drive from your pocket and slowly passed it to Kaiser. Why reluctantly? Just give him the thing. That's what you're here to do. Do it and move on. Motherfucker's got the Matrix fucking running on the side monitor over here. He plugs it into a USB port on the arm of his chair and displays the data on one of the screens that happen to be turned away from you. It takes him about a minute to access the data. Who do people think I am? I saw this footage a week ago. I feel like I need to give him a better voice. Also, your tie, sir, too thick, too wide. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, it's, somehow I don't like it. I'm not the type to, I don't care about that sort of thing. I hate wearing ties. I wear them ironically, like an emo punk person from the 90s, when I do. But, seriously, what is going on there? Maybe it's a power tie? I like the color, better than the other guy's tie color, but no. He removes the flash drive and throws it back at you in disgust. Oh! Alright, that sucks. I do want to point this out as a fan of VtMB. If you look at the main monitor here, to the middle part of the screen, it looks like it's whatever that club was that was like based in a church. It might have been called Alcyon. It might have been called something else. I don't remember. It's been a while, but it looks like that anyway. Why he would be checking, like we're in New York and he's keeping tabs on some place outside of LA. I mean, maybe it's important. I don't know, but I think it's more of a throwback than anything. Or maybe it's a church that I went to and, you know, whatever. Anyway, tell Sophie the deal's off. She wants her address, she can give me something else. I mean, look, I don't really have a lot of bargaining chips here. I was told to show up here, do this thing or that thing. Now, he might be manipulating the situation because he's, you know, that's a thing that you would do. But the reality is, what do I have? You know, I have what I showed up with. I am doing what I'm literally a gopher here. Let me just do that. Ask him how you can make it up to him, which I cannot do. Ask him to give you a break, and that's behind the other stuff. Ask him to take the deal and demand he keeps his end of the bargain. Do I think my ability with presence is gonna make a fucking difference against a fucking Nosferatu of higher or lower generation than me? No. I think it's gonna make me hungry. I can't do these other things. Like, come on, man, give me a break. He's like, give me a break, give me a break. Break me off a piece of that. Fuck your couch. Give me a break. That's not gonna happen. I can't ask him how to make it up to him. Like, none of that is option. I'm not gonna use presence. He is way more powerful than me. Punk ass neonate like me doing that is just gonna be an insult. But so is demanding he keeps his end of the bargain, but I'm just doing it in her name, so fuck it, whatever. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Alright, let me just go. You feel anger swell up within you. You don't want to be here. This Kaiser is disgusting. The videos on his screen are sick. The perfume wafting from the AC makes you want to gag. As much as this place disgusts me, I'm not leaving without that address. You owe it to Sophie. That actually seems a pretty good way to put it. Seems sort of fair. He might just remove your head from your body, but he didn't have his man attempt to prior, so, you know, that's a good sign. He gives you a patronizing look. Bish, please! Firstly, I don't owe anybody anything. Okay, actually, I'm already bothered by that. No, you made an agreement, and, I don't know what the agreement was, so maybe you don't owe and don't need to follow through on the agreement, but I do know about Nosferatu, and they do follow through on the agreement. Their word is really important to them, because if you're a Nosferatu that doesn't follow through on your word, then what do you have? You know? Second, you should watch your tongue, because I'm this close to ripping it out and using it to wipe my ass. It's like... And I would just be like, well, with all due respect, sir, if you're trying to do that, your white-ass tie would be way better at it. But I think we both know that there's no real need for you to do such. So that's sort of an empty threat, because when was the last time you bought some fucking, you squeezed some fucking Charmin? You ain't purchased that. You know why? Because you ain't pooping. Maybe you piss with effort and actual deliberate intention. So you might do that just because, okay, that's actually weird on you that you're like wanting that. That's like a whole kinkster thing that you want to like remove my mouth organ and then toss your own salad with it. That's I mean, that's sort of on brand based on the screens you got going on, but still, it's less of a threat than you think. You want your address? You're gonna have to work for it. And now that you've pissed me off, you're gonna have to work extra hard. Now you've kind of pissed me off, and there wasn't another option. I would have just made it worse by trying to use presence. I know. I'm gonna use presence against this guy. I'll send somebody to contact you. I know where you sleep. Nice place. Heard good things about the security there. I wonder if they're true. I am not fond of you. And I do want to restate my original opinion about, ooh, wow, you're so scary. Ooh, you're invisible in your limo, and then you're suddenly there. It's like grenade, boom, like fuck your existence. I don't think a single grenade would take him out. But, you know, you throw a nice little, like, bouquet of them. You know, start with a flashbang, throw a bunch of grenades, and then use Slayer to get the fuck out of there, because he's probably going to try to chase you. You know, if he survives. And then, he's definitely not going to be having a good day if he survives. He gives you the ugliest, nastiest smile you've ever seen. It makes him look like a anthropomorphic piranha. Piranha! I'm. Get the fuck out before